You there? All right. Welcome to Reckless Reviews with M3 and the Sophisticated Jerk. Can you guys hear me well?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. You're coming in clear.
Okay, for sure, for sure. Anyways, salutes to everybody for tuning in. And okay, there we go. All right, so today, man, we're gonna be talking about some reckless food fights, and I think this is gonna be interesting, man, to kind of review. So I'm definitely looking forward into it. You know, what about you, sophisticated jerk?
Oh, no doubt, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, man. People out here wilding out over basic stuff, man. So definitely waiting to see these clips.
Yeah, yeah. So let's go ahead, man. I'm gonna get things set up right, so then I could review like the first clip of it. And
Going,
the first
going.
clip
I
is
see
gonna be
Wally and Stan and them. Y'all pull up.
you see Wally and Stan already?
Yeah. They in here early.
Oh shoot, early in the morning. Okay, okay, that's what's up. Let me go ahead and get the Oregon music going on for Stan. And we got Wally in the building too. So salute to you, Wally. He says, "Good evening. I got vampire hours. Everyone press the like button." And he says, "Food fight? Yes. Not just a food fight, but a reckless food fight. And everybody that's tuning in, please get the likes up for knowledge and relationships and come over here to the channel. Let me go ahead. I'm going to send the StreamYard link so in that way people could tune in. And then we also got Ruby in the building as well. So
What's up,
salutes to
Ruby?
Ruby. Shout out. All right. So the link will definitely be pinned on knowledge and relationships. So go ahead and come up, fam. Let me go ahead and I'm going to pin this right now. Bam. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead. We're going to share a video. So make sure you guys enjoy yourselves. Get some popcorn ready because it's going to be a one hell of a show. All right. And definitely love you too, fam. All right. So fair use as always. Let's go ahead and we're going to play the clip. Hmm. Mm. Well, mm. Hey, we definitely got to talk about that. Yes, that's right, Wally. I mean, Ruby. She says, "Oh Lord," right? And Wally says, "Moral of the story: crying who had the right to pass." Mm-hmm. Stan says, "Imagine having to explain this to your insurance.
Nah, that's a fact.
Like, imagine having to explain that right to your children, right, or your grandchildren, and they want to know the story of like, why grandma or whatever, right, Esther or whoever we want to call it, right, is fighting over some what was this? It may not be McDonald's, but it looked like it was like a fast food chain. So I don't
Oh
know,
yeah,
McDonald's,
definitely
Taco
fast
Bell,
food.
yeah, because only in fast food world, right, you got people fighting over like this type of stuff, and honestly, it's like what makes it bad because here's the thing: there's a whole lot of stereotypes that people have, especially when it comes like to like people who are very largely obese, or I'll say obese looking. And so when you have two women that people normally call hippopotamus that just fighting over the food, and then you're just racing to the finish, and you're willing to pretty much, damage someone else's car because you want to have the right of way to be in line first, which is unnecessary. So let me see. They both need some back shots, not those kind of shots. Grandma and auntie feeding time. I said it, Stan. Plus, their blood sugar is low. I think it would probably be the opposite. But what's your thoughts, Sophisticated Jerk? Because I know there's more videos, besides like the ones that we're now seeing.
Nah, there's a lot to take from this. First of all, man, they had some pretty nice whips. I mean, the one lady in the white, that eventually got in the front, that was a Mercedes and shit. So, it's not like she had a Kia Forte and she was about to, damage it up just to, prove a point to somebody else, or, because they lack patience. So, I mean, it was just flat out kind of, dumb at the end of the day. And like you said, like when you was mentioning stereotypes, there's numerous like stereotypes that, they applying to. It's just like, man, you could just let the other person go. It ain't that serious. And I do like the comment, like what Stan was saying, as far as like, damn, if you go back up there, let me see which one he was talking about. As far as like, no, that was Wally when he said moral of the story, like you about to just let things escalate to the point, wherever it went to. Like either it could have landed in a car wreck. Sometimes you see people like they'll end up getting in a shootout or a scuffle and something like that, just because of some basic stuff that you could have just been like, you know what, I'll take this L right now to, not mess up my day and stuff. So yeah, it's just all kind of, elements that was in that clip, man, that, people got to get better at, exercise some patience. This is like, hell, man, ain't that serious. Like you said, it's definitely a fast food line. At the end of the day, it'll take you about a good, 1 minute delay, to let that person pass you, put their order in. So,
I mean, it's not like you're going anywhere anyway. So 2 minutes is not going to hurt, But you standing there, and here's the thing: you're arguing about like who should be first, but there's already other people that's ahead of you. So by the time y'all arguing and wreck each other's cars or whips, however you want to call it, I mean, everybody else is going to be going about their business. So you just pretty much wasted more time when you could just pretty much, I mean, look, if it was that serious, get up from your car and then just go into the dining area, and then that's when you could just order your food. To me, that's what I do is faster. And salutes to B-Eazy.
Yeah, shout out B-Eazy.
From Goda. Thank you for tuning in. All right. We got also like Stan, Joseph in the building. Salutes to you, Stan. And we also got Big Rig Slaps that's in the building.
Big Rig was good.
That's right. Sweat Bread, what's up, man? Let me see. What else? Who else is here? All right. Everybody, make sure you guys get the likes up on Knowledge and Relationships. And thank you guys for your support. But Stan, how you doing, bro?
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm half asleep, so that's why you won't see me on the FaceTime. Won't stay here too long. Our people, we are the entertainment. Just entertainment. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, word.
Now break that down, Stan. Where you saying we fall into the entertainment category sometimes with our dumbness?
Yes, because this is one of those like really, like you guys really gonna fight just to get in line for fast food. Like it's not going to kill you. It's only one car ahead of you. You're going to be okay.
I mean, to some, man, that's their prerogative. Like they got to fight for what they believe in.
And I'm going to say this in the nicest way as possible. I eat fast food every now and then, right? I can't talk bad about it, right? But this actually what it looks like when you go to brunch tomorrow. Anybody going to brunch? This is what the brunch crowd look like.
Is this wild, Stan? That's what you say?
Yeah. I ordered before them. Where's my food? I'm just like, that's You swear people never ate before. I mean, you swear like it's the thing with food, and I'll say this for the gender wise, like women, and this for all women, not just black women. Y'all always eating. Y'all always eating. One time I had to scare a chick because like I just had to do it on a date. She ordered something. It was she ordered some steak and like a man's meal, but like she ordered something heavy. And then I just like, okay, cool. And then she said like, well, girls in your country don't eat like this. And I'm like, okay. She asked for it. Steven have to come out. I like the way that you eat this food because you are telling me that you are ready to give birth to 8 sons. And then,
8 sons. How does that even correlate?
Because the way she was eating. I'm like, okay, if you want to sit down and say something about women in my own country, fine. Let me just go ahead and just say something. Because if you eat like a man, then that's telling my country, you're ready to give birth. You're really fertile. It's that time of the month. You ready to get pregnant? Let's do this.
Yeah.
But, saying that food is a hobby, I'm just like, okay. Always eating brunch, dinner, lunch, breakfast, snacks. Oh, God. You guys eat a lot. Look on your pages. Just eat, and eat. And it's like, man, food is a problem for everybody. But but when it comes to women, it's like, man, y'all, they putting it down. They putting it down.
Stan talking. He talking around this. Stan, what you trying to say, Stan? They got an epidemic out here. Is that what it is?
Addicted to attention and addicted for food.
Well, real quick though, I gotta give a salute to Quantum Love, man. I see her in the Instagram chat. Quantum Love, come up on the YouTube side. Come up to Knowledge and Relationships and chat with the family, man. The party is where it's at, But salutes to you for tuning in to the other platforms as well. So thank you for doing so. And salutes to Smitty as well. I see you up in here, man. So link is definitely pinned to the top on Knowledge and Relationships if you guys want to come up. And he says, I need to come up with what? Okay. I think Sweatbread saying he need to come up. Sweatbread, if you want to come up, the link in Knowledge and Relationships on YouTube is pinned at the top. So come over to Knowledge and Relationships, hit that link, and then come up if you want to share your piece to it. All right. So
and before like any ladies come after the guys, like, yo, like I got poked in the stomach a couple of times, like, hey, you gotta watch what you're eating, right? But Kevin Samuels said it best. You built like a linebacker, and
he went
going in.
Yeah, he went there with it.
That's the same thing for us. If we eat, right, they poke us. They're like, hey man, you're getting kind of thick. Like, you need to slow down getting them burgers. I mean, like, we can't say nothing, but when you look at this stuff, it's like, man, this is not the first time this happened. Anger management is big. It's a big thing for women. It's like, who's going to check me, boo? Right? Who's going to check me? And it's like, okay. And now y'all crashing cars, bumper cars. Y'all still got to make payments.
I see. Oh, we got we got
the legend in
the building. We got the brother B-Eazy Dat Dude. What's up, Brody? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, bro? Could you hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you very well, man.
What's up, Big Easy? Look,
yeah,
you know what I feel like now? I feel like the redheaded stepchild from your 15th marriage. Long time no hear from. What's up, my brother?
Man, not too much. I won't even be able, I might have to like come in and out of the stream too, so that's why I can't really be on my cam right now. But I definitely want to catch one of y'all shows because y'all always be whipping up that fire. So shout out to y'all.
Yeah, definitely. Shout outs to you as well, Be Easy. Hold on, let me read this comment for Big Rigs. He says, "Y'all stream on all networks." He says, "Lightweight, confusing, and killing views." Okay. I appreciate the critique. Here's the thing. I know that there's people that that will come on from Mr. Best's platform, or maybe from Smitty's platform, or Embrace the Grace's platform. So I know when we did that whole multi-stream type of thing, I mean the whole purpose was basically, put everyone's channels out there. So if you don't know who Knowledge Relationships is, if you don't know who Grace is, now's the time to do so. But I'll definitely take that in consideration because what I may probably do, maybe probably going forward, if that helps, multi-stream, but then cut off all the other channels, like maybe after like 15 minutes. But let me know if that works, and so I could direct them to this network, and then I'll do the same whenever Mr. Best goes live. But let me know, Riggs, if that works, because I don't want nobody to be confused. Either way, we're all here to support each other. So, but he says, okay, I could dig it. All right. Let's see. Ruth says, "Hey, be easy." Okay. Mrs. M3, love you, Queen. All right. And then let me see. And then Smitty says, "Ooh, Stan, what's up, Shaft?" I mean, Stan, my bad. Those names, sorry, those names rhyme, homie, right? And then, sorry, hold on. There was a comment I was going to try to highlight because Ruby said something, right? Damn, I can't find it right now. Oh,
It was up more. I know which one you was talking about.
yeah.
There
So
you go.
she says, like, this is an American problem. I bet indigenous queens aren't behaving this way over meat that's been dead. And then she says, hey, what's up, Mercia? How you pronounce that?
I have no clue.
All right. Be easy. You know how to pronounce that word? Merica?
Oh, she's saying America.
Oh, America.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that threw me off.
I know. I was thinking that was like some other name, but she was speaking in French for a second though. So my bad. But anyways, go ahead, be easy, man. Like, rock out for a minute.
Okay, I didn't get to see the start of the show, but I'm assuming that you had that video that you showed me before when they were arguing in the drive-thru, right? Was that the only video you played?
Yeah, that was the only video I played.
Okay, yeah. So from what I heard you guys tuning into, and I think I had a brief discussion with you, those cars were pretty nice. I'm just observing the thing. Those cars were pretty nice. So obviously, they had invested, some capital into those cars. But that same type of capital, and this is just not a woman thing, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That same type of capital is not being invested in people's health, in time, right? Like you said, they could have parked and went in, which they would have got some extra steps for the day, which clearly they needed that. But then we as a society is so obsessed with convenience, right? Mm-hmm. That everything has to be through the drive-thru. They could have also just cooked at home. Like, mm-hmm. Why is cooking? And like Stan said, they love to eat, right? So you see a lot of people showing pictures about the place that they went out to eat, but I don't see a lot of cooking videos. Do y'all notice that? Like, people don't always say that they cook. Then when they cook, they be like, "I did that." I'm like, I wouldn't have posted that because that do not look good or edible. You know what I mean? So right. When it comes to the convenience factor, it's not just like the drive-thru, right? People are like, "Oh, I'm too tired to cook, so I'm gonna go through the drive-thru." Mm-hmm. I'm too tired to work out. I'm too tired to do this. And if how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if they are using this drive-thru and this type of food as nutrition, then that means they're being convenient in other areas of their life. I'm not going to try to project and say what other areas, but mm-hmm. Clearly it is, because you want to have a fight over. It's almost like when somebody cuts you off right on the freeway or driving in traffic, and then y'all end up at the same light. Mm-hmm. Like you did all that cutting me off, yelling and flipping the bird, and then we're at the same light, right? So even as they cutting each other off, and then with the fast food, they just gonna hand it, you drive off. Somebody pulls up, they gonna hand it, and you drive off. So you're fighting over a matter of 2 minutes, right? A lot could happen in 2 minutes. People could lose their life. It can be a tragic occurrence. And you saying that you can't wait 2 minutes to get some food that was just reheated. You know, it wasn't like freshly cooked or anything. So we have to really ask ourselves, like, what is this convenience really costing us? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I don't want to eat at the house. This drive-through is right here, and I got a hankering for this. But it's like it's costing you more than whatever the menu price is. And not only that, even if you went to the places lately, you know, in the 90s, you can probably get like a McDouble literally for like $1.29. That same burger now is like $4. You go look at a Big Mac, is like $8 or $9 just for the sandwich. If you want a meal, it's like $10. Imagine feeding a family and you went to McDonald's and you left spending like $65. None of that food is going to, you know, be nutritional for you. So you're gonna need more food. So it's like at the end of the day, like how much is this convenience like really costing you? Because I'm looking at it from a different perspective outside of them, you know, just engaging as buffoons and wanting to kind of fight and clash over it. But like that could have also cost your freedom. Let's just escalate it and say they did fight. One or both of them would have went to jail, costing you your freedom. You know what I mean? And costing you your health if you had to, if you were physically injured and had to pay some medical bills. So when you start to weigh out the cost, it's much more than just buying a Happy Meal or a burger. You know what I mean? And people need to start looking at things from a deeper perspective, but also have control of your, you know, have some better emotional intelligence, right? People could irritate you and annoy you all the time, but not everything requires an escalation, right? Somebody could cut you off and, you know, you can cuss and get mad, but do you really need to follow that person? Do you really need to say, hey, man, I got a gun on me and I'm going to show them that I got a gun? Like, what are you proving and who are you trying to prove it to? You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what I got to say on the matter.
No, okay. No, I
that was dope, man. You took us to some layers because I was just thinking when you were saying like the price, because the other day, man, I went to go get like some breakfast, man. And I saw a hash brown like $3 and something, almost $4. I was like, shit. So yeah, definitely that them price increases. So like you said, you talk about a whole family going there just getting some simple things, like you said, B-Eazy is damn near like, you know, you got a family of 4, you brushing up against like $50 and $60 and stuff. So
50-ish, and that's just, you know, and if you do what traditionally people say, hey, the 3 meals a day, that's just one meal. Yeah. Right.
And then 3 meals. Let's be honest, they doing more than 3 meals and include the snacks.
That's why I said traditional. And when people are snacking, they're not really considering that a meal, although it should go, you know, you should be monitoring. Of course, everyone doesn't do it, but you should be monitoring like your caloric intake. But I'm just going with the traditional, what everyone has been taught, 3 square meals a day, right? So imagine just on one of your meals, you already spent $50-$60. Some people are able to manage it and spend like $50-$60 for the week. Now you might have to eat the same thing over and over, but you know, I grew up eating leftovers, right? So it's like you make something good enough and big enough that you can eat it for like 2 days. So if it's a big pot of spaghetti, Monday and Tuesday, you feel me? Some rice and chicken, you feel me? Wednesday and Thursday, you know, Friday, whatever, maybe go out on the week, you know what I mean? Like it won't cost you that much. You may have to eat the same thing, but you'll have a fixed price. If one day you want to eat steak, one day you want to eat pasta, then you want to eat a crab boil, then like those prices keep fluctuating. Yeah, it might be boring to eat rice and chicken every day, but one day you can fry the chicken, one day you can bake the chicken, one day you can have sweet and sour chicken, one day you can have lemon chicken. Yes, the same thing, chicken and rice, but the cost is going to be around the same. And that's what convenience has done. People will say, man, I'm craving Panda Express, I'm craving Popeyes. They're always craving something outside of their kitchen, but they don't crave to cook any of that same stuff. Like, what do you like at Panda Express? Oh, I like sweet and sour chicken. use Google, use ChatGPT, use YouTube to somebody that's gonna make a bomb sweet and sour chicken at your house for cheaper. But instead, you're craving Panda Express. Man, I want a burger, so you go to McDonald's. Pay $10 when you can get like a log ground beef, tomatoes, and some other stuff for close to $10. You know what I mean? Plus, you'll have leftovers. Plus, you can feed a family off of that. The $10 is just for one meal, you know? So people just got to be more emotionally sound and, you know, just more practical with their spending and their energy.
Honestly, B-Eazy, man, when it comes down to it, people are just lazy. They don't want to cook.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want to like waste a lot of time, like hours in the kitchen to meal prep. Because here's the thing, 3 hours. I'm just saying, maybe the max, right? If it's really 3 hours, right? Maybe 3 hours of meal prepping for the entire week is going to save you just as much, and you don't even have to spend that much. So let's say, you know, you guys was talking about burgers, you was talking about other things, right? That probably would cost you $50 or even more just for that one entire day. I've seen people, you know, and I've probably done this too, though. But I've seen people that will go out on some of these dates. You're spending $100 or $200 for like one little meal that's not even gonna last you like throughout the entire day. After that, now you gotta go to a grocery store anyways if you want to like get some food like in your house anyway. So if you got the food in your house, you might as well spend most of the time to cook, but be creative as you're cooking. That way, you know, like what seasons you put into it. You're not overdoing it like with salt. Even though Lola says she ain't cooking, but yes, she does get in the kitchen and cook, so she's capping. But anyways, you have all
For
the
Lola, is she saying she ain't cooking or she can't cook?
no.
There
She
is a
says
distinction.
I think she's saying she ain't cooking because she's expecting the guys to come over to her life and pay for her meals, right? Remember, like, you know, it goes like, you know,
Oh
in their
shit,
favor
Lola about
when
to
you go on
pull up and cuss you out.
Well, no, I'm messing with her.
But
But no,
I'll say this. Like my trainer, he taught me this about fast food. He's like, look, your thing with fast food, you're not supposed to finish all of it in one setting. So if you go to Subway and you get a foot long, have them cut it up into 5, and that's it. You just get one, hold it, come back to another 2 hours or 3 hours, take it. It's like portion control. Panda Express, my Panda Express will last me for like 3 days because I'm not supposed to eat all that in one setting. So a lot of times people don't know about portion control and like to substitute it. The only reason you eat fast food is because it's an emergency and you have to get something real fast, and that's it. But it shouldn't be like I'm gonna go to 3 restaurants today. And also for a lot of times with the money too, I just want to say this before I leave. People have apps and they collect them points and they're doing discounts. So that's how they're able to, you know, get all this stuff for like 50% off of your meal. They do that and they'll fight over it like it's happy hour. Like I gotta do this before 5 o'clock, and I'm just like, wow, rookies, you guys don't know nothing about no food. But yeah, anybody going to brunch tomorrow? Be safe. Wear your bulletproof vests.
You said it's a war zone out here, Stan?
Oh man, I'm gonna say this: go to brunch and you see what's out there. Good luck with your life.
I'll pass.
Yeah, no, another thing that people don't do enough too is like how people are like should be like pooling their resources and doing mutual aid. You know, people should be like pooling you know, like different foods, recipes, etc. That's what people used to do. You know, if there was a community garden, or let's say people have different gardens, one person is growing certain vegetables, another person is growing certain fruits. So even if you don't necessarily cook, right, I can say, hey, M3, you got the grill. Look, I'm not grilling, but I'm gonna bring over a slab of ribs. It's gonna be enough, you know, for all of us to split in. If we invested the money, like instead of that $50 I was gonna spend at McDonald's, I'm gonna spend $30, grab some food. I don't got a grill or a kitchen. I'm just saying hypothetically. Take it over to M3 house, and now we got enough food to feed multiple people, not just M3 family, my family, whoever else wanted to get in on the collective. You know what I mean? So this stuff is not really that complicated, but people find reasons and rationale to not do it. Obviously, not everybody is going to be able to do it because, you know, you may be one person may be in San Jose, another person may be in Richmond, Pittsburgh, etc. But people are not even trying to collaborate with the people in their local area. You know what I mean? So I think that can go a ways to help. When I was living in Vallejo, we had like First Fridays. So like it was usually the first Friday. Then they would do it like every Friday, but every Friday it will be like the community just comes together and it's like a free meal, and like it's a bunch of people coming together, and everybody is like donating. You know, if you don't have money, then you donate your time to help whip up the meals too. So for instance, like Lola was saying that she ain't cooking, but I'm sure she might have the ingredients and food in her house, and like a skill share pooling of the resources. Somebody could say, hey, look, I'll come over there, I'll whip up the cooking, so now Lola gets a meal chefed up for her, and whoever is cooking gets a free meal. So it's kind of like an exchange, you know what I mean? She is allowing her grill or her kitchen to be used in the foods, and then she's getting like a, you know, a gourmet meal on the house. It's a way that we could kind of help each other and mitigate costs, so, you know, we don't have to overpay for like this unnutritional food.
Right. Lola, salutes to you. Before I get to you, right, I gotta get to Ruby. Salutes to Ruby because I know you've been in there for a minute. How you doing, fam?
What's up, fam? Excuse me, I'm just multitasking, but I just wanted to share something. I think it's I like watching little janky videos like this from time to time, just to kind of remind me of the human experience. I know we've all acted a fool in in different capacities, and as you never know who's watching, so I just want to point that out. I think it's also important as that when we share our views on here, you gotta, I mean, you just never know who you're going to affect by your behavior. And even though those ladies were acting like it was embarrassing, it's like, that's like very mild as to what I've seen and probably what I've done. So I've definitely acted an ass before in public. I hope no one ever, I hope no footage can resurface of that. But I think this is just a good reminder to like check ourselves and to realize, like, even though you drive in a fancy car or whatever, that's irrelevant if you just can't be self-aware.
Right. No, I like what you said. And I mean, like, you know, for sure, like, I mean, like I said, that part was like, you know, pretty mild compared to like the other things I see where it's like an all-out brawl over like chicken nuggets and stuff.
For less.
Yeah. So, but Lola, what's up? How you doing? Salutes to you.
Hey y'all.
It's good, Lola. Okay. Can you cook? For the record, can you cook? We want that answer.
Yeah,
first.
yeah. That was the first question I was going to ask. Don't lie to us, Lola.
And microwave chicken does not count.
No cup of noodles, no Pop-Tarts.
You only made that joke because you know I'm the chef out here in these streets. Okay, that's why you made that joke, because you know I'm chef. Right now, I was at the Asian market picking up my beef bulgogi so I can cook it tonight with my grilled chicken and my crab stuffed deviled eggs. So don't even start with me about, okay, Lola, don't cook. I said I ain't cooking, meaning I pay the cost to be the boss. And when I don't feel like cooking, I got the capital to pay somebody else to do it. Now, when I was very much poor, okay,
how much you pay per hour?
I cook, but wait. When I didn't have as much money as I have now, oh yes, every night it was on deck, cooking big pots everywhere, leftovers, all that, sandwiches up the gang. But now that I'm a little older, I got some money and stuff like that, I'll be chefing it up. And when I don't feel like chefing it, listen, where's Maria? Where's Ming Ling? All of them. I need somebody to cook. I'm tired.
She came on here to stun on us, man. Put me and her in the box. We ain't about to let her get off the hook.
Nah, hell no. I definitely can't let her get off the hook. First of all, you said when you were cooking,
put her in the middle.
You said Maria and Ling Ling. So are you sexist? You don't got no brothers chefing up in there?
No, I don't have no brothers chefing up. I'm be honest with you. The brothers want 150
So you are
grand.
sexist.
So no, they don't be wanting to chef it up for the cheap price that Ming Ling gonna do it and Maria. So I
They
can't
for the
fuck with them.
barbecue.
Right, they for the barbecue, and they only barbecuing for their friends and shit. So I mean, I can't help. I need some help.
So Lola, have
Marcus, I
you
don't know
always
how
been
you
sexist your
felt
whole
like
life?
that.
Ouch!
Listen,
That's what I'm
I've been
saying.
racist, I've been racist. I've been all types of east.
At least you
y'all know.
honest.
So Lola, that's all you see women are good for is just cooking. They can't be
No,
anything else. No, I'm just
No.
fucking with you.
Stop doing that, guys.
Well,
No,
so
but now
like,
he
Lola
kind of
took
has
the
a
back-
point.
Yeah.
No,
Now I
because
want her to yell at y'all.
Marcus, hold on, because Marcus is saying women need to get in the kitchen, and then Lola names off a few women and how
Yeah.
she gonna put them in the kitchen.
Lola, what was her name?
No,
Maria
you
and
gotta-
Ling Ling.
No, you got to remember why I'm saying that. What I'm saying is, first of all, I'm from the 80s, okay? I cook, all right? I was raised that way. But now that I'm older, and I have, and my kids are older, too. It's not like I got small kids. My youngest is 14. I got a 26, 27-year-old. My other one's 23. Listen, I can afford to eat out when I want to, but when I had small kids and I didn't have as much money, yeah, I had to cook a lot. But now, I'm gonna be honest with you, Ming Ling and Maria, they cheap and they cook good and they don't get no back talk when I want them to do a service. There are these men out here, especially these black chefs. Oh no, you gonna pay their top rate because they black and they successful and they marvelous. And they go, you ain't gonna tell them when to cook and why to cook and how you want it. They gonna cook the way they want it. I don't got time for these men out here that think they all that with a high price cooking and shit. No, go over there to the white people and cook and let them pay you
Or
$1
come
million.
to my house.
I know I'm not hearing this.
You
Well,
saying
look,
is that you want a more submissive worker?
I want a cheaper worker that don't talk back. That's what I want.
An obedient,
Oh.
submissive worker, correct?
Women empowerment. She's trying to empower women and give them jobs. I hear that. That's all I hear.
She's trying to gaslight
all,
women.
all I'm hearing is like lowballing, right? So basically, right? You rather not pay for you rather not pay for 5-star top tier quality, right? And actually put your money into the black community, but you rather put your money into other communities as long as it's cheaper.
Why
come
y'all
on,
attacking this queen?
Come on, Lola, you gotta make this. Hey, she started.
Yeah, Lola, we need that black dollar to circulate. What's going on over there?
No, here's the thing. Well, the Jewish people always give each other discounts, but the black men that be chefs, they don't give nobody no discount. They feel like they black and excellent, and you gonna pay top dollar because their ancestors were slaves, and I don't got top dollar. I got to get you what I need. That's about it.
Hold on, Lola. So when you with your employer, right? Did you tell them to discount your pay because you're a woman?
No, no. Here's what they did. They already discounted my pay before I got there, tricked me, and now I'm stuck.
Okay,
That's some real shit.
So now when you do offer your services, you should get top dollar for that, right?
You would think so. But because I'm locked in and it's a sweet deal, I can't say nothing. I gotta shut up.
So Lola, you're saying since they screwed you over, you got to screw over other women?
Listen, I'm not screwing over other women.
Trickle down economics.
Lola, okay.
It does work that way. I'm not even gonna hold you. It does work that way. Like if I don't got money, what makes you think I'm gonna give you money and I don't got it? Like what kind of black magic are we talking about here? All I'm saying is for me to hire a black man as a chef, and don't get me wrong, I like looking at black men cooking, but for me to hire a black man as a chef, they the highest paid chefs. They be even the low grade chefs be wanting more money. I don't got that.
But hold on. Let's
that's the market rate though, Lola.
Wait, but be easy, right? Think about what Lola's saying right now. She rather not spend X amount of money for one superior black chef that could do all the work for her, but then she rather spend double the money, right, by by paying for Maria Engling, whatever, Chung Li.
She just diversifying.
Right? So if you think about it, you're probably paying close like to the same amount when you could just have that one chef, get that one quality meal, and be done with it. Why have
you
to make the meal for you?
Lola, you taking this DEI stuff too far. You going too far with the DEI stuff. That diversity, equity, inclusion. You getting Mylene, Chung Lee, Maria.
Maria and Ming Lee. Okay,
you getting everybody except for Jamal.
Right.
Well, Jamal, don't get me wrong. I like how Jamal cook. I really do. But Jamal feel like he got a chip on his shoulder from the white man because he ain't been paid his worth, but he think he gonna get his worth from me. I'm sorry, I don't got my worth, so you ain't getting your worth. So where is Ming Ling at? And Ming Ling can fry chicken good too. Don't act crazy like she don't. And Maria can definitely fry it. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maria got a little bit of an edge because of the seasons. They know intrinsically how to cook, how I like it. Now, that's what it is.
I thought you was Lowry's over Goya. I didn't know that. This is a revelation. Got you.
Hold on for a second, guys. Let me. Yeah. Hold on for a second.
That was my fault for assuming. My bad.
Yeah. Hold on. Shout out to Marcus Rice for the super chat of $2. She says, to those traditional women, thank you for being in that kitchen.
Hold on. I got a couple questions for Lola.
Lord have mercy.
Lola, do they clean up after, or do you give them paper plates to serve you with?
No, we on paper plates at my house.
Got you. You really are trying to cut costs. I got you. Look.
Efficient. She's efficient.
Yeah, and don't get no realer than that. Once you said hey, I cannot hold you on that one. Respect.
Yeah, I ain't mad at you. I got a whole counter of that.
Hey, listen, and here's the thing. I don't even like paying more than $6 for paper plate. I'll be looking trying to save on that. So don't get me started.
So you're saying after you use the paper plate, you flip it on the other side? That's what you talk about?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. But now, if I get the good quality paper plates, every now and then I have reused that joint. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I try not to, but because it's bad for the environment. But I can't. This dish thing. I'm sorry. I'll be tired. I get off from work. I don't get home till almost 7 o'clock. I'll be tired. I'll be feeling like cooking and stuff.
I use paper plates sometimes too, you know what I mean? But look, all you gotta do is just rinse the dishes out. Oh no, wash the dishes out, rinse it a little bit, put it in the dishwasher, and then that's it. It's not that much work.
But no, I got the dishwasher. I don't like the water bill. I don't like the water bill that comes with the dishwasher.
Water bill ain't that high. It ain't that high.
M3, like the utilities have been through the roof, like lately in certain places. Yeah, so Lola is right on that, but I gotta ask Lola this because we were speaking about skill sharing and barter and other. Since you want to stiff Jamal on what he's worth, what could Jamal offer in terms of bartering? Because you said you like to see him in the kitchen. So what other services could be bartered that you could possibly offer Jamal? So, you don't have to pay him out of pocket. Is there any exchange of services? Like, i.e., you needed someone to mow the lawn. Here, I mow the lawn and then you cook for me. Is there any skill that you can offer Jamal, as a counter service so that you didn't have to pay him out of pocket?
See, the problem
like do you
Jamal,
do hair? Could you cut hair? Could you do any service?
No, wait.
Is this a job interview?
I know, right?
It might be. If she passed, I got a job for Lola.
Wait a minute. The reason why I couldn't do all that with Jamal is because if I tell Jamal, okay, can you come over my house 3 to 4 days a week and cook dinners with leftovers and breakfasts, and then say when you do that, I need you to cut my grass on my lawn, and after you do that, I need you to come in the house, and twice a week I need a deep tissue massage. And then after
Jamal clapping cheeks after that.
Can you help with the garage? I'm gonna be honest with you. The question gonna be, well, do you need me to do anything else that might be a little inappropriate? And if so, where the fuck is your man at? I don't got a man, so now I gotta pay you. So that makes me what's that? A simp? I'm not gonna pay for no man to be in my life.
Escort?
Investor. You're just an investor.
But and that's the thing. You're not. It's not. You guys are paying each other. That's what barter is, and it's exchange. Fair exchange is no robbery.
Jamal not gonna do no services for me. Jamal gonna come over there and say, I got a degree from Stanford University and I'm gonna cook and that's it. And you ain't gonna get me doing nothing else because I ain't no bitch. That's what Jamal gonna say.
Jamal got a master's from Pound Town University.
Straight up. He's gonna be in your kitchen like Melvin from Baby Boy.
There you go. And Lola, I know you love that scene. I know you love that scene, Lola.
No, we don't. No,
that could be you, Lola.
No, y'all acting like y'all acting like y'all all go to Pound Town University. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay. No, you don't. That ain't it. And here's the thing: I wouldn't use a black man like that. That's my brother. I wouldn't use him like that. All I'm saying is,
y'all not using each other. Y'all sharing. Y'all sharing skills.
Yeah, you have my brother out.
Ooh, I like that.
I hate you. Can't help me out the way I like. No, I don't got that kind of money. I'm sorry.
You don't have that type of money, but you have your presence, right? Like it don't cost money to throw on some negligee, does it?
Oh, damn.
Why not negligee for somebody that found on Craigslist?
You know what?
Why not throw negligee for somebody
you were
I
talking
found
about
on
cost.
Craigslist?
I'm saying that don't cost you nothing though.
See, what B-Eazy's laying out for you is a reciprocal relationship. That's what you're missing out on.
No, the reciprocal relationship that black men have when they bring skills like chefing to a table is they want that dollar. They don't want your vagina. They want that dollar. And here's the thing: I'm only paying you to come in and do services. I you know what I mean? I ain't doing all this extra stuff. Like, I don't got. I need what I need.
If he need what he need. If he can't get the bucks, at least let him get the box.
No, that's why I got to pay Ming Ling because she cheap as shit and she don't ask no questions and she don't need nothing else. She just come do her little job and go.
What if Ling Ling want to have some scissor activity? Then what?
Oh, now you got my attention. Now I'm alert now.
Hey, that's what I was kind of thinking of.
Hey, it could happen.
It can.
It could come to that time, right? You know what I mean?
No. If it comes to that, I'm gonna have to cut Mei Ling off. Okay, seriously.
Come on, Lola, don't discriminate.
Pun intended. No, see, I for that. All I'm saying is, at this junction in my life, right? I do believe that I deserve to be able to say, hey, if I want to eat out twice a week, 3 times a week, I pay the cost for that. But I'm not going into debt to eat out and making my kids you know what I mean? Like fiending for outdoor food. My kids get food like I eat. But that's the thing. I cook, and every Sunday, y'all know I do big dinners that last the whole week. So on Fridays and Saturdays, we can afford to eat out if we want to because we didn't have real cooking throughout the week. So my kids ain't lacking on a mom that actually cooks and stuff. Now my sons, they don't know how to cook because they so used to cook. But at the end of the day, my daughter know how to cook.
Wait, why your sons?
They don't know how to cook because they used to me.
So you spoiled them.
They used to me doing it. So
you never taught them how to cook? I said you never taught them.
I did teach them how to cook, but they so used to. I taught them how to cook, but they're used to me cooking all the time. My sons will starve before they go and cook. They will.
Hold on, I'm a little bit confused, Mrs. Lola, because I believe that you are a great mother, but you keep saying on one hand that you don't cook because you're too tired, and then now you're saying that you cook all the time.
Well, she has to cook whenever they.
No, I do cook all the time. But when I say I cook, right, I don't mean I cook all the time. Like I told you, I cook on Sundays and for the whole week. Two big meals for the whole week. And after that, I don't be feeling like cooking. Because I come home from work, I be mentally drained. I be needing a nap before I even get up at 9. Like, look, no, I don't cook. I don't feel like cooking. So if I need to pay If I need to pay somebody to come in and do some stuff like that, like you mean, that's what I do. But here's the thing, I'm not doing it while I can't really afford it. I know some people paying people for services that they can't really afford. Like if you make 38,000 a year, you have no reason to be up in the strip club making it rain. You not. Okay, you shouldn't be eating out the way I eat out at 38,000. No, not at all. So, and if you got kids, hell no. Now, I'm just saying. So when I say I ain't cooking, that means look, I'm tired. I done cooked. The kitchen's closed. Don't ask me for shit. That's what that means.
But until like the kids refuse to eat, or no, sorry, refuse to cook, then you have no choice but to get up and cook for them, right? Because you did say that earlier.
Say that again. My phone acting cheap. Say that again.
Okay, you said like pretty much the kitchen's closed unless like your kids refuse to cook, then you have no choice but to cook for them, right? Because you know that motherly love is gonna kick in eventually, so you ain't got no choice but to open that kitchen back up. Am I right?
You know what? Hold on. Let me leave and come back in because my phone is cheap.
You
real.
Right,
so I can eat out. Let me come back because my phone acts crazy. Hold on.
All right. Well, so while Laura comes back to the right, think of a rebuttal.
You gonna play that other clip?
Yeah.
So I definitely want to get their take on that one.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna play this clip right now. So
hold on, you might want she might you gonna want her to chime in on it. You want to hold off a second?
Oh, wait for
so she comes back in, so she can see the clip.
We'll give her a minute.
Okay, because I got a question for B-Eazy real quick. So B-Eazy, when you were talking about the convenience, do you think that convenience and stuff is making us impatient in a way, just across the board?
Yeah, absolutely. We live in a microwave society where we want everything instantaneously because we have been spoiled by convenience. You know, if you look at many of our parents and our ancestors, especially just news, for instance, when it came to news, they would say something, it would be some sort of TV pundit that you just had to accept, right? Because they would write it up. You had to read, you had to actually read the article to get to the bottom of it. Now they got convenient apps that you can scan it, it will read it for you. You know what I mean? They got things in audio format. They got people that are, like you can upload it to like certain apps and it will just basically summarize an article or a video for you, which is extremely convenient and effective that I think some people should use. But it's also intellectually dumbing people down. So even in some schools, like I know some schools, they're not even teaching cursive anymore. Many schools don't even have an analog clock because if you ask somebody what the time is, they're going to look at their phone that has a digital readout. Like many people that have kids, like ask your kids, like, are they teaching time? And then like present them some like, like a little worksheet of doing times. Like a lot of people, I'm working with the youth and a lot of them are telling me, obviously not all, if you go to a private institution, you're going to get better schooling. But what I'm saying is we become so used to convenience that we don't really want to look things up. We hoping someone condenses everything to us. I'll even give you an example of people of convenience and impatient of you, like somebody will say something, right? You type a message and it may not even be that long, but then people will be like, man, that's a novel. I ain't reading all that. Like, bro, that was only like, like a short paragraph. Even now people abbreviate everything, the WYD. If someone, instead of saying literally, I love you, that's 3 words and it's very short. People abbreviate that ILY. You see what I'm saying? So then now when it's your birthday, instead of calling you, hey, sophisticated jerk, happy birthday, brother, they'll send you a HBD text. So
yeah, that's laziness to the extreme, though. I remember we talked about that one.
It is extreme, but that my nephew does it all the time. He'll send a message and it's literally like all abbreviated. And I know what he's saying, but I'm like, man, like like you can't go through life like messaging people like this,
Do you respond back to him with a TH8? I mean, X?
That's the problem. He don't have time, and y'all acting like these kids got all the time we used to have. Back in the day, like we had time to go to school, come back, spend 6 hours out front, and I mean, eat dinner, go back out for 15 minutes, come back in, all that. And now, when my son get out of school, he be feeling like he have a full-time job just like me. So, and he need a nap too. So it's like things is different. Why y'all hating on people?
So what you just said, your son be feeling, operative word, feeling like he has a full-time job, but you didn't say that he does have a full-time job. So you're saying he's feeling, he has an imaginary feeling, right?
No, my son don't have no imaginary feeling. What I'm saying, nowadays, the expectations on children in school, at least at my son's school, it makes them feel like they're already in college when they're in middle school. And they're tired, just like me. So sometimes when I get off, right, I don't cook because I be tired. That's why I cook 2 meals, big ass meals on Sunday, so I don't have to cook. Like, and when I don't feel like eating for real, I make the money so I can like eat out when I want to. But it's not to say I eat out because I don't care about being healthy, or I don't think that cooking is an essential skill as a woman or a person. It ain't that. It's just the fact of the matter is, in this society, when you get to a point or status, yeah, you can afford to do certain things like that. Now, I wouldn't suggest doing that if you can't really afford it, but that's what it is, though. I don't see anything wrong with that. As a single mom, of course, I'm out here running my kids in and out of different stores.
Would you consider yourself a boss chick, Lola?
I am a few people's boss, but not directly. So no, I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
You're a few. Okay.
Yeah. I'm curious too, because what meals could you give the audience an example of some type of meals that you cook up that would last a week's time?
I usually do stuff that lasts a week. Usually be like what we call like chicken. It's certain types of cultural food. No, I don't eat no pork. But like I'll do a pot of curry chicken and rice. With vegetables. Then I might do like baked beef stir fry just to kind of switch it up. We might have like seafood, like or whatever, like different meals. I know my kids like shrimp meals or whatever the case may be, but usually it'd be with a lot of vegetables and rice. We eat a lot of rice at my house, okay? Stuff with gravy, like turkey wings, that usually lasts because I mostly eat it. My sons nibble on it, but I mostly eat it. Stuff with gravy. Anything that has gravy on it usually lasts. If you can make a gravy out of something, yeah, that usually lasts you 3-4 days.
Okay. What are some of your best dishes, like your favorite dishes that you cook? Like when you cook?
Everybody in my family seems to like my baked macaroni and cheese. I got people putting in special orders for it. Everybody likes my salmon, my baked salmon. That's like what I eat that a lot because of my illness, but those are the 2 meals that everybody and myself that I like when I cook it. I do like that. Don't get me wrong, I kind of like everything I cook, but those are things that's like a go-to like almost every week. Like I got salmon and I got a rack of salmon in there now. I'm probably gonna cook. And the macaroni and cheese, I gotta fall back on that because that's starchy and I'm pre-diabetic, so I can't be doing a bunch of that.
All right, I'm marking my specialty order right now so I can get that mac and cheese. So Lola, since you mentioned massages earlier, what if someone gave you a deep tissue massage? Would that be a fair exchange for you to whip up your special salmon meal?
The deep tissue massage I'm talking about, yeah. What I got in mind, sure. Yeah.
So that's what it will take, a deep tissue massage, and you get a special low. Actually, what are the size with the salmon? Because if you just whipping up salmon, like what else? Because that's a lot. Like to get a deep tissue massage, just type in how much does a deep tissue massage cost, and then cost how much a salmon dinner costs. Might be a unequal exchange, so you will be getting the better end out of that deal. So just for the audience, what size would come with that salmon?
Okay, I got you. Let me help
question.
you out. Now, then y'all see, right, what's happening here. I got a black man telling me that salmon does not equate to touching a body, and he need his worth, and that's gonna be a lot of fucking salmon. You see how when I said black men want their worth down to the dollar, and you ain't gonna cheat them and shit? Like, I'm telling you, this is what I need.
So you need
need a
somebody
massage,
to cheat.
and what I
But you
some
gonna
food.
get what you
But
need, though.
Look at him weighing it out and shit. And I'm like, I got this mouth do this math.
So real quick,
Come on, Lo.
deep tissue
Come on, Lo.
massage.
Yeah.
I looked up the cost real quick.
Go ahead, sophisticated.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
sorry.
a deep tissue massage, it goes for like they say $80 to $120 an hour. So what how many hours we looking at, Lola, for that deep tissue massage?
Lola
Like
finna
two-
whip up a 20-minute salmon dinner.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah,
How long did
$30.
it take- Wait a minute. How long did it take for me to cook that meal? An hour? 2 hours?
But hold on,
30
you still
Still
minutes
me.
haven't.
You don't want cooking.
But hold on, Lola, you still haven't told us the meal is incomplete. You just talking about salmon. I mean, is it gonna be some wine involved, some sides? Like, could you expound on what Lola's special romantic dinner entails?
Basically, what he's saying is like, are you going to add the mashed potatoes? Are you going to add your specialty gravy? Are you going to, put a piece of like broccoli, sprinkle like with a little bit of oregano to it? Are you going to craftify right like the meals? That
Is
you're
you gonna
serve
become
to?
Salt Bay, Lola? Come on, like let us know.
Oh, you ate all my fries?
She
Throw
said you
that
should
in
be
the
getting
trash.
deep tissue work from anyone not licensed, and even licensed therapists be effing people up.
Look at that.
Hey, but not with Jamal Quantum. Jamal know how to put in the work.
And eating anybody's salmon could mess you up too. Not people
Yeah.
could get food poisoning all the time. So I'm just
Salmonella or
saying,
whatever.
who is
Yeah.
really taking the risk here?
The average
Listen
cook
to
time
me.
for salmon
All
is
I got
15
is
minutes.
what I got. No, my God. See, this is what I'm talking about. Black men up here doing math on salmon because they want exactly their work. Like, Ming Ling ain't never did that.
I apologize for all black men for valuing themselves and knowing their worth.
I mean, but you got
Ming
to
Ling
get a brush on.
ain't never did that shit to me.
And do y'all notice she still never mentioned no side?
Wait, what's
Yeah,
that?
you get a piece of fish and a high five. That's what you talk about.
Right.
Salmon and a hug. Come on, bro.
I didn't say that.
You
I didn't
won't
say
get
that. Y'all
that
didn't give
core
me a
amount of salmon
chance.
though.
Y'all didn't give me a chance to talk. That's why y'all thinking that.
You were
I always
sidestepping.
had
We was quiet. You were sidestepping.
Well, no, it don't matter what I say. Y'all gonna act like I can't satisfy y'all. Because if I say, well, I was gonna do broccoli, y'all gonna say broccoli only costs $3 a bag at Walmart. That's what y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna say $3 a bag. That ain't worth $80 an hour. Like, I'm like,
No, that's why you're
mean,
supposed to
it depends,
sweeten
though.
up the deal, Lola. Like I said, you can add a little bottle. Like I said, you can wear that negligee while you cooking, right? That won't cost you anything. You already have some in your top drawer or middle drawer or whatever. All you gotta do is put that on, cook some salmon. That's increasing the value of the salmon without you doing anything but wearing something that you already have access to.
no, see, you
Right.
forgetting the reason why we in this exchange right now. We in this exchange so I can feel good. Okay, not him. It's this about me, not about him. So what are you talking about?
But that's what bartering is. It's even and equal exchange. So like, yeah, like this person.
No, this is
supposed to get
employer.
some out of it too.
This is employer No, this is an employer versus an employee exchange.
I
So
thought you
what are we
wasn't a
talking
boss chick though. Now you are a boss chick.
Listen, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything about being anything. Y'all asked me, was I?
Okay.
I said I am to a degree, but it's only because
So
I'm
that's
talking
a
about professionally.
yes.
Professionally, people do have to adhere to certain things when it comes to me professionally, and I have kids, so that's why I said maybe and sort of speak, yeah. But other than that,
Yeah.
no. Like, but what they got to do with anything? What they got to do with anything?
Because you're trying to be bossy and have your way, and when it's supposed to be an exchange, an equal exchange, you're trying to usurp the situation by saying, hey, I'm a boss and you should get more out of the deal.
Oh, she must have froze up.
Oh
See?
man, can y'all hear me?
Facts was in there too. Yeah, we hear you.
Huh?
Lola,
Yeah, no, we
Lola.
can hear you. You have froze up for a second, but we can hear you.
Look, guys.
I was saying, if you pay somebody, if you pay somebody $200 to suck your dick, you think you don't have the right to tell them how to do it?
Wait, say again?
Oh my god!
We refrain to answer that.
If
Okay,
you pay
I
someone
said
$200,
Lola,
Right.
I'm just gonna say this. Hear me out real quick. Look, the best value is basically just get married, find a dude that could cook, and do all the things right, and everything.
Y'all don't want to cook. Y'all don't want to cook. Y'all don't want to cook. That's a problem. Y'all don't want to
we
cook.
do want to cook, but we can't even get no salmon while you walking around in your coochie cutters. So what are you talking about? Like, we willing to get on the grill. You ain't willing to put out with the cheeks.
Wait, hold on, B-Eazy, right? Hold on, wait. First of all, right, last night, okay, my wife and I, we just made some fresh homemade hummus. Okay, so I know how to get down the kitchen if I really need to. But if I don't have to, I don't have to.
So was it
If
good?
your wife wasn't there, you would be starving. You'd be starving if your wife wasn't there. So I don't even know why we talking about it.
No, we're good at surviving. But it's all good though. Let me go ahead and play this next video real quick. And then we'll get back to Lola shenanigans and everything else. But no, but good story, Lola. I appreciate you for sharing about your maids and and all that. And of course, let me make sure I make my disclaimer clear. We don't condone any acts of violence. This is for fair use purposes. We're not promoting violence that's going on. We're just providing educational content to spread awareness of what's going on behind the fast food companies. Even though she definitely held her ground and fought back, but still. But this is what people go through. And if I can find some other videos, like a huge compilation, I'll definitely be playing that as well too. But
can you go back to the beginning on that one? Did he grab her first?
Yeah, he grabbed her.
Oh, okay.
And what was the reason for this argument starting? Do you know?
They didn't provide context to it, but let's see. Man grabs fast food clerk over a straw. So I guess you forgot to add the straw for his drink. Wait, who was LMT? Hold on, LMT. I don't know who you are, but just turn the camera on in the back and then give me a thumbs up.
That's my cilantro.
That's who?
I said that's my cilantro.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I gotta clean the kitchen. Sorry, y'all.
Salute. Hold on, I can't hear. What you say?
What happened?
I don't know. Like it sounded like she started having some static.
Yeah, she just went back on mute. So
Okay, no problem. But yeah, to go back to the video, right? Yeah, so the guy grabs the woman because I guess she forgot his, or like, to give him a straw or something. So that was what the fuss was about.
That do be happening sometime out there in them streets.
yeah, just play the beginning part because I just want to.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right.
Okay.
So I'll just leave it like that. But now I be seeing some compilations like where like you be having like an all-out brawl and it be over like something like this silly stuff. Maybe like they got the wrong food or whatever, or they forgot to add like pickles, so they forgot to take away the onions or so, and now they're upset and just ready to fight.
But in that clip that you just showed, that guy right there, he should have got arrested in that case, putting his hands on her like that, because you could tell she's younger and he's of that age. So yeah, he definitely deserved to get that work. But I think the dude should have rushed over there and grabbed him and stuff and broke that up because they was a little slow on that,
Yeah, they was slow, and that's the thing. They were watching it build up, and then when it then they grab their worker versus grabbing the dude, because the dude should be up out of there. He initiated the assault, and then they're trying to pull this chick back. I understand she's swinging and stuff, but like she looks like a young petite chick, and there's this fat old dude over here, and they're like kind of pulling her off. So yeah, I mean, they should have been like with that dude to get him out of there. There's no excuse for him to be treating a worker like that. You know what I mean? And then that shows you just
how much they care, huh?
Yeah, that's like, it's like, bro, just because someone just because you placed the order, that don't mean that you can just treat and talk to people any type of way. Like, people got to get out of that stuff. Hey, I spent my money and you didn't give me an extra sauce, so now I could call you out your name and destroy the building. Like, it's not really that serious at all. But if we are gonna make it that serious, then here, catch these hands and the 2-piece. You feel me? With a side of feet.
Right. On the side note, Lola, are you trying to show us how you cook, how you get down in the kitchen?
No,
I see you waving around that cilantro like a mistletoe, so I'm just saying.
No,
first off, I haven't done anything yesterday because I was tired. When I got off from work, I couldn't cook, so I couldn't clean up. So now I'm trying to get my kitchen together so I can cook dinner, and I'm cooking beef bulgogi tonight.
Okay, that's
and I seen that little sippy cup that you had that said McDonald's on it too, Lola.
Oh,
yeah. Lola tried to be slick. I trust me. That's what I said. I see what did you order?
I didn't even catch that.
Don't be trying to call me out. Listen here. Don't be trying to call me out. I eat what I eat. Okay, I'm cooking right there. I'm home.
So Lola, they got bulgogi at McDonald's now. That's what you saying?
Hey,
no, they don't. No, they don't. I know I'm cooking beef bulgogi now, but I'm eating McDonald's in the moment because I'm hungry.
Don't tell Lola.
Wait, hold on for a second, right? Because Lola, I know like you had to turn the camera off, right? And he had to get out for like a couple of minutes. Now I didn't know he was headed
in the drive-thru.
Like you wasn't like one of the type that was like, "Hey man, where's my Mongolian beef at?" You didn't beat up somebody, right? You know what I'm just saying.
I didn't.
We gotta clarify this, Lola. Did you order either the McRib or the fish fillet?
She got the fish fillet. I just saw it.
Yeah,
there you go.
with the extra horseradish.
That's what I thought. Confirmed.
I did order the fish fillet. So okay.
Mm-hmm.
We know you better than you know yourself, Lola.
Lola, that's disgusting.
Lola, got you.
Lola, is that Coke or Dr. Pepper? Is that some Coke or Dr. Pepper?
All right.
No. That's diet. That's the diet version. Quantum love.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Quantum, no.
Let's go, Lola. Let's go.
The McDonald's babies. The McDonald's twins.
See,
It's so good.
you see, Quantum, I was happy for you to come up until you pull something like that. Now
Oh,
Sorry.
you can't be pulling up the McDonald's like that. Come on now.
The
So,
burger
Quantum, what you
buddies.
order? What you get over there?
She got a little iced tea, the Lipton kind.
the Lipton.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I think I sold it.
Oh,
Now you know that's not healthy for you guys. I don't even know why y'all flexing that McDonald's stuff.
It don't,
That's
but it
McFat.
don't. It's okay though because I'm grown and I can do that.
Big Lola.
All right, you know.
I'm just saying. But no, back to that video. Y'all
Yeah.
want to know why that white man pulled up on her like that?
Does he feel like he could do that?
Yeah. Hold on, I don't know. We haven't put my phone. The reason why he did that is because there's this idea, right, that the average black woman can actually take the average white man. There's this idea that they can. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of believe that stereotype is kind of true in most instances. I do. You on mute.
Sorry, I was just trying to clarify. You were saying like the average black woman could take on. You talking about in a physical fight with the average white
Right.
man?
Right. So what I mean is, I'm not saying that every black woman can beat every white man. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, there's a stereotype that black women are fighters, just like there's a stereotype that black men can beat all men because they have all the testosterone. Like that. There's a stereotype. However, when I see the stereotype played out, for instance, like in this case with the young lady, a lot of times when a white man is involved, I be seeing black women looking like, dude, if it wasn't for them other men, you'd be on the fucking floor right now. But they be giving them that work. And I'm saying that this stereotype might be true to a degree, that if you think you're gonna pull up on a black woman and do whatever you want to do, like she a white woman or some shit, don't mistake black women for white women. Don't do that. Like, for instance, if you want to roll, it's a difference in rolling up on a group of black men versus a group of white men. And we all know why. So if you mistake black men for white men and you think you're going to come in on their block and raise your voice and talk shit to them on their property while they all together 12, 20 deep. Oh, okay. Continue on, player. That's all I'm saying.
Lola, I kind of, you know, I'm agreeing with you on this one. B-Eazy. Remember, like, I think in like probably like the Easy Rig show, remember we was talking about like kind of like the grip. You know how you shake certain people's hands, you're like, damn, right? Like you got like that old man and that old woman strength. You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
So like, you know, sometimes, right, you know, and look, I'm not dissing like, you know, any other race of, you know, people, especially like in the women's department, but you know, sometimes like, you know, when I be like giving out the handshakes, sometimes, you know, I feel the softness like in certain women, and like I said, that's no diss, it's more like kind of giving them props. But certain black women, like I could feel like the muscle mass like in that grip. So in other words, like compared to someone, you know, like a white brother who's like maybe like a little slim, not a lot of muscle mass, and you shaking his hand, you're like, oh man, okay, he looked like he never really like lift like a 10-pound waiter. But then you like, you know, compared to like a black woman, especially like if they're a little bit on the healthier side, you know what I mean, the plump side or whatever, or they're a little bit bigger on size, and you get into a fight with a white person who's a little bit more on the leaner side, the chances are, especially if that woman knows how to fight too, I mean, I could imagine that happening.
Yeah, and
I
that's
can imagine Lola taking down that. Like, if you was in that situation, Lola, right? Which I hope you never be in that situation. I can see you taking that guy down.
If you pull that clip back up, right, and you see how he grabbed her, if he would have grabbed me like that, I'm like, yo, you grabbed me with two hands in front of my face like this. Yo, my elbow would have sliced your eye like 6 times by the time they would have got to your ass. Fuck me. So it's like, listen, don't play games with me, okay? Don't do it. I'm not saying I can beat everybody, but that would have been fun for me. And I'm gonna be honest with you, black women, we don't play when we have to defend ourselves. White women, I don't know what the fuck they be doing, but no shade, but I don't know what they be doing.
Well, part of it is because a lot of white women know that they can be the sweetest or the meanest white woman, but they gonna always get treated like that damsel in distress. And there is that stereotype that the black men are hyper masculine, and that the black women are sassy. But for the entire race, they put out stereotypes that, hey, we can have a higher threshold for pain, right? Which is why they say they don't prescribe certain drugs, or sometimes they may not give you anesthesia when they're doing it. It's like, hey, you're black, you're one of those savage people that could take this threshold. And when sometimes other races see it, they project that stereotype on the women, like, this is just a savage black woman, so I'm gonna treat her like a savage beast, not like a woman. So that's why he's coming at her with two hands and stepping to her like a man, and it's a form of cowardice, because they won't step to the men like that, but they'll project their hatred, they'll project it onto a black woman, and then sometimes they find out that it ain't all peaches and cream, you know what I mean? So it's
true. What he did was correct. Here's the thing. What he did is correct. Did you see how she was handling him? Do you think it was right for him to pull her with one arm and assault her?
He looked like he pulled her with both arms, right?
No. He needed 2 hands and 2 feet for that one. That was the wrong one. No, he was correct. Here's the thing: as white men, they know that black women are black men's prodigy. So if you and I'm gonna be honest with you. As much as they say black women and black men have higher pain tolerance, let me tell you something. Biologically, our bones are more denser than white people. Biologically, our genetics are doing things that their genetics are not doing. So when they say black people have a higher tolerance for certain things, we do. So yeah, that man right there was about to die if them other 3 men wouldn't have stepped in. So yeah, he was right. He put 2 hands on her as he should have, because if he would have put 1 hand on her, his ass would have been dead. So he yeah, that's what he was supposed to do.
So okay, let me ask this other question. Because like I'm just saying, like just talking points that you usually hear in general, right? In this type of space, where women would choose men that will, make them feel protected. And most white people, they're tall, but they're very lean. Okay. And since they don't really have that heavy muscle mass or bone density, like maybe, compared to like some or most black women, why would a black woman feel the need to get with a white person? And like I said, I'm not shaming anyone that's doing the interracial thing, but do you feel like it will be more safer for that black woman to be in a relationship with a white man?
Okay, relationship is not all about safety from the gazelle.
No. That's why I'm saying, like, in certain talking points that you normally hear, they'll say, "Well, I need a man, right, that's gonna make me feel protected." So for only those ones that are saying that I need those type of people to protect me, but then you get with somebody, right, that is deemed to be like kind of like the opposite, but yet you chose that person. How do you guys feel about that?
Let's ask Barbara Bush, do she feel protected? You want to ask her, does she feel protected by that frail man?
I mean, if she was on the panel, I would ask her.
She feel very protected by that frail man, and he been frail his entire life, and she feel very protected by him because he has power.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, even like the in San Francisco, which is outside of China, has the most Chinese people. You don't see a lot of 6-foot people there. You don't see a lot of buff people there. They're never talking about how unprotected they are, because they know that, hey, they're gonna call somebody, You know, they look for outside entities to protect them. They're looking for the police to protect them and all this stuff. When it comes to us,
Okay.
we're looking for each other in individuals to protect us. But no other
Okay.
group is doing that. Like, so when there's like a Asian woman getting beat down, I've seen this firsthand. It's not a bunch of Asian dudes running to the rescue. If anything, they'll call the cops and then they'll rally and do a protest. You know, and then protection will come in, form
As a bill.
fight. Correct. You know what I mean? With us, people are looking for somebody to physically crash out. Somebody says something to Lola, oh man, I'm about to pull up. You don't hear other people, you don't hear other groups saying, hey, I'm gonna pull up on them. They like, nah, I'm gonna call my lawyer, I'm gonna call this, and that's how they're fighting back. So they are protecting them, just in a certain different way. Some people will say it's cowardly that you called the lawyer, but now the lawyer did sue the person, and then you went and crashed out, and now you're in jail.
And then also laws are being made.
Correct. So like I said, both of them are protection, but to what end? You know, it's varying degrees of protection. It's not like protection is like not just one universal thing. Protection is also saying, hey, look, man, we know that if you go in this area is gang infested, right? I'm gonna protect you by not going to this area. But then if you go to that area and now M3 got to fight off 6 men to defend his wife. Yeah, he protected her, but now he's in a hospital with all sorts of broken limbs for protecting his lady. You know what I mean? So it's varying degrees and context to protection. It's not just all, hey, I got to protect her to defend her honor. It's different ways that you can protect. And sometimes people limit it to just pulling up on somebody. But even that has consequences too, right? Because if I pull up on somebody and now your protector goes to jail for protecting you, is that what you wanted? Just to say, hey, he protected me. Yeah, now he's facing 10 years.
And now you have no protection.
Yeah, no, that's more. I like how he broke that down. So almost like protection is almost avoidance in some cases. And like you said, thinking it out, doing it maybe a little different.
Yeah.
Prevention is protection.
Salute, hey, Pill. Yeah, I like that. I'm glad I asked that question because it does make more sense.
So wait a minute, hold on. So you telling me that white man did that in front of all those other men because he didn't feel a certain level of protection? He felt very protected. That's why he did that. Like if somebody walk in my house right now and slap the shit out of me in front of my father and both my sons, they feel protected as fuck. What are we talking about?
Nah, I think just going to that clip.
General, I was speaking generally. I wasn't talking about that specific dude. But that dude didn't care about protection. Like when he took those actions, he wasn't like here.
He did. He just knew that he was protected in a different way.
I think that dude was on drugs, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he looked and said, "Hey, I'm protected by the."
That looked like Mark Zuckerberg. That looked like Mark Zuckerberg.
I mean, look at his hairline. The hairline will tell you all about him.
That looked like Prince Harry right there. That looked like Prince Harry and Mark Zuckerberg on an off day put together. That's what he looked like. Why y'all acting like he looked like he on drugs? That's how white people dress.
Nah, man, because even the way he was grabbing it, he was unsure of himself. But for him to do that in front of all the people,
look at you, the black man talking about he grabbed like he unsure. Look at you.
Go back to the beginning. Watch, man. He something was wrong with him. I'm telling you, he on drugs, man. He got to be on drugs.
Let's look at this again, okay?
Look at him. Look at that face. That's the face of meth. Look at that. That's every bit of meth.
Not every bit of meth. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
Look how he leaned towards her, right?
Look at him,
mouth wide open. What kind of man does this? Let me go ahead and play it. And he was like, "Okay, got you, right?" He thought he was doing something. But again, look at the hairline. I'm telling you, that guy was already psychotic.
He was out of there.
Yeah, he was mentally gone. And then he thought he had the upper hand by pulling her. And that was the mistake that he made.
Yeah. Reality set in. Look at him. He's picking up his phone. He's about to
he was about to pull Ken and Karen on her, right? He thought he had something going on. So he was. Look, he did came protected.
Y'all asking the wrong questions. Why is it that he felt comfortable grabbing a black woman in front of a black man? You have to ask that question.
It had to be drugs. That's what I'm saying. Because no sane person gonna do that. That's what I'm saying. Most sane people.
What do you mean sane? White men been doing that shit forever. What are you talking about?
Not recently though. Come on, man. They'll walk around like say like we was all hanging out on the sidewalk. They gonna go on the other side. So this dude was out of it.
Oh God. Okay. I'm outside. Okay.
They gonna do those straight up.
This skinhead's going on outside.
Right. And then look at this part, right? Because he thought like, okay, he was gonna. I don't know why. Look, if you was gonna get ready to call the police, you should already have the police on the other line before you already made that attack. But hey, I digress. But anyway, she dragged him, punched him again, and after that, now he's screaming for help. He's asking the people, please get her off of me. I can't take it.
Hey, where's his protection at, Lola?
Where that protection?
Listen. Wait, hold on. I didn't say he had physical protection, but I said he felt comfortable doing that because the protection he feels is from the system that's been upheld by his ancestors. But in this moment, he picked the wrong woman. But honestly, he should have never felt comfortable to do that in front of other men because obviously you talking about a fight. Like if you come into our dojo and you move wrong towards one person, you got 7 people fly kicking you at the same time. So it's like, come on. Like, what are you talking about? Dude felt rude.
Both Grey Pill.
No, I agree with that. Look at old boy that's holding. I mean, this picture says a million words. Like she taking off on dude, and dude like. I mean, actually, he does have protection. That black dude that's holding the girl back. My bad. I stand corrected. He does.
Now she got something now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, my bad. Confused.
I didn't even notice about that brother, right? Because I was thinking it was just her. She was the only black person working there with a bunch of other like whites or other Asians or whatever. At the end of it, they just kind of brushed off, gave him what he wanted. And then that was it. But for me, I would have refused service and told him get the hell out. But
being honest, like if I was working there and somebody rolled up in there, we would have whooped his ass. We all would have probably got fired. I mean, it's fast food, man. I'll be good if I lose that job, but he would have came in there like that. So I like what B-Eazy was saying earlier, where it was this, just like they should, if they seen him like escalating up, somebody should have stepped in like, hey, you need to calm down or something. So I like what B-Eazy was saying. They shouldn't even let that get that far when they sitting there arguing like that.
I'm gonna play it one more time. Hold on.
I can't say they bitch made over it.
Yeah, my man was on them drugs heavy.
She's like, get off of me. Dang. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but that's when the bro was like, okay, sis, that's enough. You got your licks in.
Yeah, that black dude's like, I got you, bro. Let me grab her.
What did Grey Pill say? Oh, he said he need the link of this. The link's pinned to the top, Grey Pill.
I don't know if he was talking about the link to this or the link
I think he's talking about the clip.
Oh, the link to the clip.
You ain't see the clip when it first came out, Grey Pill?
Oh, see, he did not. So let me see. Y'all don't get this confused as the StreamYard link, all right? But anyways, this is the clip, Grey Pill.
Who else is there in the 5 forks in their house?
What you say, Lola?
I want to know who else is down the 5 forks in their house. My son keeps throwing away all my forks.
Hey,
You
one
said your
Marcus
son keep
Northwest
throwing
is the
away
funniest.
all of your
I can't
what?
say the majority of the white or other cultures won't do it, especially the vast majority of the communities I've been around. Trust me, come from different worlds. I think he was replying back to your comment, Be Easy.
Yeah, but nobody said the majority of nothing, bro. So like this is what people try to do. When you make a generalized statement, people come with, well, not all people do that. I never said that. Well, the majority of people don't do that. I never said that. So like don't try to interject words that I didn't say. Especially when we're doing like general conversation. If we want to get super specific, I'm sure we can bring up the numbers and all this stuff. But like, yeah, I don't think anyone said anything that was absolute. All black people act like this when getting attacked by a man. And the fact no one is saying that, bro.
It just seems like the hood or the ratchet fast food spot where not to go. I mean, well.
What's ratchet though? What makes it ratchet?
The thing is, it's not about
Yeah,
the area
that
makes. Go ahead.
No, I would have to add, yeah, because I'm with Lola on that. Like, what was because we just got to go off the context of the video. So, what was hood about the video? What was ratchet about the video? If anything was ratchet, it was the old guy grabbing her. That's ratchet ghetto behavior. But you want to project that onto the establishment. But then you want to turn around and say, oh, well, not all individuals do that. But then you're generalizing all ghetto ratchet areas. And actually, if you go to Oakland, Frisco, some of the most notorious hoods, that's where they got the best foods. And I make it out alive there. I be getting good service, not ratchet service. I went to a Ling Ling and got ratchet service there. Should I generalize all of their establishments because of that? So it's like we got to be careful throwing out these words, saying something is ghetto and stuff. What is the only thing that you see in ghetto was from an old dude that wasn't black?
Yeah,
Not
no,
Ming Ming ratchet. I know Ming Ming services is ratchet.
Hey, I'm just saying, like there is no black massage parlors where you can go and get a happy ending. That's a crime. Crime and ghetto. When people say ratchet and ghetto, they associate it with crime. An illegal illicit massage parlor is as criminal as it could get. But is anyone calling them spots ratchet or ghetto?
It's funny you say that because when I was a little younger, I wanted to open up an all male nail parlor that had a massage like company next to it.
You
like,
hiring, Lola? You hiring?
You can hire me.
I know that women is gonna buy into it. Like single women will buy into a nail salon with men with tight shirts on and muscles.
Hire me in Quantum then.
Yeah.
Y'all wanna work?
I got you, girl.
I wanted to do it though. That was a good idea.
There you go.
Yeah. Be Easy. This comment's for you. Ratchet or hood isn't restricted to one race, so let's not be disingenuous.
Did y'all just hear me break down an Asian? I literally just said, like, and once again, like, come on, Marcus, bro, you got to do better with these comments, bro. Did anyone say that only black people are ratchet? Did anyone say only Hispanics are ratchet? So once again, like, let me pull this up. Ratchet or hood isn't restricted to one race. Let's not be disingenuous. And what you also need to do, since you on this type of energy, when people are bringing up black on black crime, I hope that you're in the comments saying crime is not restricted to one race. Let's not be disingenuous. I don't think you're going around saying stuff like that, but you probably should.
Marcus, I'll just say, just come up, you know? So
yeah, I mean, come up. I mean, everything I'm saying, I will say directly to them. So come on up.
Let's see. Ratchet is universal.
Thanks.
Which is why I made those universal examples.
Nah, you did. You broke it out. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah, ghetto is universal. I mean, look, you know the old saying, right? Like you could take the person out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of the person's mind or whatever. So the thing is, you could go to an establishment, let's say like San Ramon or Pleasant Hill, somewhere like in a nice little valley. But if you bring, let's say like the ratchet type of mentality, the hood-minded mentality, you could go in there and mess up anyone's establishment. But the thing is, I don't know, like if people will still label the establishment as like like ratchet or ghetto. They're gonna label it as the person because they know what the establishment is about, and then they're gonna be quick to call the police and like get your ass out, out of here. So, but no, I get what everybody's saying though.
But I mean,
Not-
even if you go to some place that like
Mhm.
like B-Eazy was saying, man, you go to some
I need 'em.
hood spots, like even in New York, man, everything is kind of like broken down, and they got like Italian ghettos, they got the Asian ghettos and stuff. But if you go in there and treat people with respect, man, you ain't gonna have no problem. So a lot of times when people have issues, it's because they come in there like that dude in the video with that entitlement and start mouthing off for dumb stuff, instead of just like, look, maybe this person's have a bad day. You have some exercise, some patience, man. You're gonna be all right. But people, like what B-Eazy was saying earlier, man, it's just like they lack patience and stuff, and they feel like they spend a couple dollars, like, oh, I'm the customer, I'm right, type of shit. They start escalating up with people. So yeah, that's typically the issue, I would say.
So y'all don't equate poor to ratchet, correct?
Equate what?
Y'all, so you guys are saying you don't equate poor to ratchet, correct?
Nah, because them Karens be the most ratchet ones. The ones that be living on a high hog and fucking messing around with people and stuff. So I would say, nah, it don't equate to that.
I mean, I would never say like poor and ratchet are like synonymous anyway. They're not the same.
And ratchet and ghetto is typically behavioral, right? So anyone could exhibit that. Like M3 was talking about San Ramon and all this stuff. There's a bunch of schools that is like mainly white people, and then they be saying nigga, they be doing a lot of stuff that universally, whether you agree with it or not, would be perceived as, oh, well, that's just ratchet. Like right now, and then sometimes people conflate what's actual ratchet. So you got to have a deep conversation, right? So if you see a woman twerking, if it's a black woman, it's ratchet. But then when Miley Cyrus twerked, no one called that ratchet. You see what I'm saying? If Lola is twerking, that's ratchet. If Jennifer Lopez or Taylor Swift is twerking, oh, they're just dancing. But it's literally the same dance. So a lot of this stuff is subjective, and you got to really break down like what is ratchet about that? You know what I mean? Now I can understand if you on some Sexy Red type stuff, but you can't conflate someone that's doing the same dance in an appropriate environment or in the club, because like if you in the club twerking, are you being ratchet in the club versus if you in the laundromat standing on top of a car twerking? You see what I'm saying? There has to be some level of distinction to just kind of just throw the terms out so blanketly like that.
Okay. Got triggered by
Listen, I've seen a video, and I guess I don't know. I'm gonna ask y'all. Have y'all seen a video of an orange cat attacking its owner's arm, and the owner is calling the cat ratchet? Have y'all seen that video? You know what I'm talking about?
I have.
And she was like, "Don't be ratchet," and the cat like kept on doing crazy shit to her. And I was looking at the cat like, it is kind of acting ratchet. I'm saying, I agree that it is.
It is a behavior, right?
Right, yeah. It's a pattern of behavior because the cat was acting ratchet. I was like, damn, that's kind of true.
We got Great Pill podcast in the building. Salute to Great Pill. What's up? Great Pill? Okay.
Well, Great Pill came up here to apologize to Lola or to simp for Lola for whatever reason. I was kind of eager to hear,
I know, but for some reason, Great Pill's not turning his mic on. So
don't get scared now, Lola. You be giving people cold feet. You got Great Pill with cold feet.
Y'all hear me?
Okay,
we hear you now. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We can hear you now.
Yeah, the weekends is my busy days. I'm at work, so I usually try not. I've been falling back from like hopping on the panels, so like this my free time and two if there's actual conversation.
Wait, Great Pill. I'm sorry to interrupt, but can you speak up a little bit louder?
Yeah, I'm at work. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, unless you have to probably turn me up the volume, whatever. But no, I was I thought about Lola because I had a debate were 2-on-1 debate about the topic of Dotson and the Element with OG Speed, and it was his behavior had me think of Lola and a few because I pretty much preach all the time like I hate long stroking people, and I usually poke the bear with Lola a lot and my co-host because I'm like every time I hate long stroking people instead of just getting straight to the answer, and Lola was always on the top of the list, and then it's my co-host and then somebody else. So when I saw OGC long stroking the conversation, I was like, damn. You're the only guy I know who can out long stroke Lola, out long stroke my co-host, but now I got to apologize to him. So I apologize to my co-host for the long stroking. So I got to. So Lola, I apologize. I met somebody that can long stroke than you. And, so I apologize, madam. Long stroke away. As long as it's about the information, I don't care.
Okay. Well, shout out to Great Pill for coming up. Let me go ahead and play Data Musical real quick. For coming up there and admitting it's wrong and apologizing to Lola. I guess, you know. All right, cool.
Well, thank you so much. It's rare that black men will apologize. It's very rare. So
come the hell out of here, Lola.
Come on, Lola.
She had to throw that shot. She had to.
That's what I'm saying. I was rocking with her, but then that she threw that stray out of nowhere. Like, damn, Lola.
She's just mad because we exposed her with that McDonald's stuff that she was eating.
Exactly.
I'm a man of integrity. If I was
but Gray Pill might have exposed her with the long stroking because now it's starting to make sense. Deep tissue massage, long stroke, salmon with broccoli. Got you.
No, first off, he is apologizing for saying that I have been long stroking, knowing that wasn't the truth. That's one. Two, okay. I told you.
No. What? It's the truth. It just annoys me when I like because it's you and my co-host, right? Because y'all do it, but I know y'all have actual general information. I know y'all got a brain, right? But when I'm listening to OGC say the stuff he said, I'm like, dog, you're lying or you're being like the Captain Jack Sparrow of the show. Like I don't know what's going on, but you're doing this so wrong. Okay, there's nothing factual coming out your mouth with this particular topic. And then I'm thinking of my co-host. I'm thinking low. I'm like, at least when they long stroke, at least they got some. Excuse my language. At least they got some goddamn information when they open their mouth. And I just it killed my brain cells that night. So I was like, dang, I gotta go apologize to people.
Well, you know what? Okay. All right, I'll take it.
Well, shout out to the long strokers, so.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
So Lola, if someone comes because you don't like to cook or clean, so if someone comes over there and clean, is a long stroke a fair exchange for that?
Okay, so now I gotta get your ass. First of all, we never said clean. You never said clean. We said cook. You thinking about Cardi B? You see, this is what I'm talking about.
My bad. You are a Cardi B fan, so that
you looking at me thinking about Cardi B. See, this is the problem. This is why. I'm over here cleaning right now. What are you talking about?
So is WAP a fair exchange for cleaning up the house so you don't have to do it?
Oh my god. Okay, I'll keep it straight with you. No, WAP is not a fair exchange for a clean house. A clean house. Okay, I'll say this. What's a fair exchange for a clean house? You having in a relationship, you having a job, right? Mm-hmm. Is a fair exchange for somebody being at home and keeping the home clean. Like you paying the bills is a fair exchange for keeping the house clean. That's a fair exchange. Now, in a business relationship like what I had,
Hold on, you kind of lost. You kind of lost. Yeah, go ahead, Gray Pill.
Hey, why you said DP? You the gray pill, so you should understand the difference in perspective. I understand the different perspective. What I don't understand is the difference of running your mouth off. That's the problem I have with anybody on my platform. I can't tell nobody what to do on other people's platforms because I am a guest. But if you come to my platform and I ask you a question, you 5 minutes in want to answer, that's problematic for me. That triggers me.
Well, what if you just didn't comprehend what he was talking about, Great Pill? It might not be them. It might be you.
And then this is why I invite people. This is why I invite people.
That's fair enough. Marcus says whether if it's Snooki from Jersey Shore, Miley Cyrus doing her pastries and dressing up, her pastries and dressing up like 3 or 4's twerking with no cheeks, or Syria girls doing what they do. Don't forget the new Asian chicks on TikTok. Oh, TikTok. I don't know. I don't be watching TikTok like that, but I guess the Asian girls is doing something. They thought up too. I mean, no matter what, everybody thought so, man. Like when it comes to social media, so that stuff is universal.
Everybody thought up. What are you talking about?
Look. All you gotta do, when you have a cell phone and a camera, I'm telling you, people get to twerking. What the women do.
Niggas be twerking too. I don't know why y'all be acting like they don't.
Ain't no real man gonna be twerking, Lola. You know that.
Y'all be doing wild shit.
I have to disagree now. Like anybody in they mid-30s or
Great Pill, you be twerking there?
No,
oh damn, the twerk pill.
You read it still.
Yeah, he walked right into that one.
Right.
If you was in your mid-30s or early 40s back in the day, remember all the dancing? It was the Give It Up, it was the Percolator, it was all those dances. Men was doing them same dance. The name just changed. That's all it was.
Yeah.
Y'all remember when Shaq was twerking? Remember that? Mm-hmm.
When you said when who was twerking, I didn't catch that.
Shaquille O'Neal. Remember he was twerking?
Oh, I didn't see that, but I did see him grab Kevin Hart from behind and start
up there with his hands on his knees. He was up there with his hands on his knees like a little bitch twerking. That's what he was doing. You don't remember that?
So actually, well, let me just stay on that then, because you know Shaq is a high value man. If he came and twerked in your kitchen, would that be enough for you to bust it open for Shaq?
I can imagine that.
I'm just saying,
you're gonna have to pick her up though.
Hold on, Lola, you would be set for life. Don't say that you that much of a prude.
I don't need that nigga money. I'm good.
Wait, hold on, B-Eazy. She don't need Shaq money, but she'll probably take Drake's money. You know what I mean?
Hey, spoken like a true boss chick. I guess you are one after all.
Look, but guys, we got to head on out, man. This was definitely like a fun show indeed, and shout outs to what we call these people now, the long strokers. The fast food eaters and all that stuff.
The Legion of Long Strokers.
The Legion of Long Strokers. I like that. And
not the long strokers and the fast food eaters. So what, sir?
Hey, hold on. Before you go, I gotta ask Lola: would a long stroke for exchange of a fish fillet and that tea that you got? That's an even exchange, right?
I must say that's not an even exchange because it's not an even exchange. No, if you talented,
as much as that fish fillet costs.
No, what I'm saying is if you talented, this wouldn't be a fair exchange. No.
Yeah, it would be an uneven exchange. You get your back blown out, and it's just right. And
so as a black man, you just want your worth. That's what I hear, right? You just want your worth, right?
But we supposed to encourage that. Know your worth, and then you also encourage ladies to know their worth too, right?
But y'all
are you trying to say we're all worthless? We're not worth than what we think we are.
No, you're putting words. You're trying to equate your monetarily what your penis is worth relative to a burger versus some fries versus broccoli on the side versus the actual time it takes to cook is what like this is what y'all measuring your worth against.
No, we're not talking about no.
Nah, we're
A10 or
trying to
full cover.
quantify our value because you won't give us a direct answer.
And
All right,
and
Y'all
it's
trying
not
to-
really we're not really quantifying our worth. What we're quantifying is this specific transaction. So if you get piped down in exchange for a sandwich, that don't mean that the pipe is worth the sandwich. That means that this is the service. That means that you're getting this temporary pipe in exchange for a service. That's not
Think of it. Think of it as a grant agreement. This is what the grant is offering. If you accept it, you accept the offer. Okay.
What do you think about that, B-Eazy? He's our lawyer today.
Could you repeat that one more time, Lola?
Think of it as a grant agreement. Okay. Just think of it as a grant agreement. We are telling you this is what we're willing to give for the services we want. Will you accept? If you accept, then you are agreeing to a service for what you get. Now it's not about how much you worth. It's just the agreement you make. That's all. It's a grant agreement. It's free shit to you.
Sounds like a trap, B-Eazy. What do you think?
Yeah, no, it does sound like a trap. How
contract a little bit more?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You got to read the fine print. So I do agree with Lola that if you accept the terms and conditions of that contract, that it is binding. However, with a contract, it is open to negotiation and the terms change and fluctuate. So
not on a grant agreement, and that's what I'm giving out right now. Grant agreement.
Okay. You hold firm on that. I thought it was a little flexibility, but you like, nope. Okay, got you. I would say if the grant, like I said, fair exchange is no robbery. So if someone have to read over the agreement and say, you know what, I don't get everything I want in this grant, but this is enough to at least have me temporarily content, then that's what it might be.
It's real funny that when y'all flip situations, right? And y'all always feel like y'all money equates to everything a woman do. But when I say, well, all I got is money and I need some services, now y'all want to understand the intrinsic value of your work. Like, you think this is real interesting.
But you got money and you trying to lowball. So it's like, that's the thing. You got money and instead of trying to pay wages, you're like, no, I'm going to just go to Home Depot.
I'm not trying to lowball. Ming Ling and the other girl, they understand this is what the going rate is, and y'all black men just are delusional.
They understand that their worth is much lower than the worth that we're providing, which is quality service. You're just getting the quantity of it. That's all.
Let me break it down real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Lola's operating like an old white guy with money.
Yeah.
And she's crushing everything in her path, man. That's what it is, man.
Hey, look, if I was a rich white guy with money, like I would probably do the same thing too, Lola. So
she is leveraging her resources. That's what she talk about.
Rich white.
All right, guys, we're gonna have to wrap up with this one though. But I like how we're ending this right now. So
yeah, this was dope, bro.
Great conversation.
B-Eazy, appreciate you for coming out. Quantum Love, great to see you again. And stuff that McDonald's tea. Throw that away immediately. Great pill. Shout out to you as well too, man. Like subscribe to the Great Pill podcast as well. And Great Pill, I better not catch you on TikTok twerking, bro. All right. And Lola, man. Yeah. You evil. But thank you everybody for tuning in to the network. We definitely had like a lot of fun. Again, the videos that we show, like we're not promoting violence in any type of way, but providing education. So, again, thank you everybody. Salute and peace out. Actually, Mr. Sophisticated Drug, you have any final words, real quick?
No, great conversation. Thank all y'all for pulling back up. Lola, B-Eazy, Gray Pill, and Quantum. This was a fun conversation. So,
yeah,
definitely like y'all pulling up, man.
Yeah, everybody subscribe to Knowledge and
B-Eazy was an MIA boy for a minute. Welcome back, though.
I had to pull up on y'all. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all.
Hey, much love to you as well, B-Eazy, man. We definitely have to connect too, though. So, all right, man. Thank you, everybody, and peace out.